Next up on my YouTube adventures, I bring to you Melt's Kitchen. What better way to start than with bacon? Who doesn't like watching bacon sizzle? If you don't like watching bacon sizzle, what are you, a commie? You ever been to a friend's house before and they're like, man, you're gonna love my grilled cheese, and then you look at them and you're like, but they're not putting bacon on it. How could this possibly be a good grilled cheese without any bacon on it? In fact, I think I'm gonna change the name of this sandwich. It's gonna be called the grilled bacon sandwich. It just happens to have some cheese on it. Okay, here we are finishing up with the main ingredient, bacon, of course. And then we're gonna go to our next ingredient as we put it to the side, which is grilled onions. We're gonna fry it right here in the bacon grease so it can soak up all that wonderful bacon flavor into the onions. There's nothing better if you want people to walk in your house and just be like, what is that smell? That smells delicious. Fry some onions and some bacon grease. That is by far going to make your house smell amazing as soon as people walk in. You're going to want to cook your onions until they get that light brown color. It's called caramelizing the onions. And don't forget to save that grease. That's why I'm dumping it into the little cup I have right here. That saves my grease for later. I can make like a little bit of roux out of it for some gravy or something like that later on down the road. Next, I'm going to chop up my bacon because I like it fine and like so it can cover the whole sandwich. Unlike Taco Bell, I like my ingredients to be throughout the entire sandwich. You ever been to Taco Bell and you order like a burrito and it's like sour cream on one side, guacamole on the other, and it's like, I wanted it all together in my 7-layer burrito, not on each end. Alright guys, I'm level with you. My next 2 ingredients, I did not make myself. I actually went to Harris Teeter and bought some rosemary bread. In a later episode, I'll actually show you how to make your own bread. I have a KitchenAid mixer that I just bought that I really want to make a video with. And then I bought Stan's Pimento cheese because I just love Stan's Pimento cheese. I personally like to get the cheese on there real good and thick because after all, it is a grilled bacon sandwich with cheese on it, right? Cheese. Alright, now that we have the proper amount of cheese on our sandwich, it's time to move on to the next ingredients for our grilled bacon sandwich, which of course is bacon and grilled onions. Like I said earlier, you got to make sure you spread your ingredients out evenly. You want to make sure you get a bite of bacon, a bite of grilled onions, and some cheese in every single bite on your sandwich. I mean, just look at that bacon and grilled onions. And oh my god, I mean, how do you make anything taste better? Your hamburger, you got grilled onions, bacon, and cheese, melted cheese all over it. I mean, how do you go wrong with that kind of stuff? And just because I always want to take my food to the next level, I'm going to put some jalapenos all over my sandwich. I've never really thought jalapenos are all that spicy, so I put a lot all over my food. Now that I have fully covered the sandwich in jalapenos, I'm going to take one to the face. Alright, let's get these bad boys closed up so we can slap them up with some butter and throw them in a pan. Just like with anything else we've been doing in this whole process, make sure you fully cover the bread up with butter on both sides so you can get an even brown across it when you're grilling it. If you'll notice, I do not go light with butter. I am not a healthy food channel type person. This is going to be taste good food. I'm the kind of cook that'll make Paula Deen be like, damn, that's a lot of butter. As I was saying, I don't care if I cover both sides completely in butter. I'm still going to put it in the pan in melted butter. I always try to make sure I coat the entire pan in butter. That way there, when I put the bread in there, I can move it around, kind of soak up every little bit of that melted butter goodness. It gives you that perfect brown result at the end when you're done. These kind of small details is how you make the difference between just an average grilled cheese and one that looks like it's coming out of a photo shoot for a magazine. I always want my food to always get a big wow out of taste, but I also want when people look at it to be like, wow, that looks delicious, not just tastes delicious. The look I'm going for with my grilled cheese when it's finished is like, you know when you're in the grocery store and you're in the frozen section and there's that Texas toast that's frozen up, but it's on the box, the picture of it just looks so perfect, even though you know it's not really that perfect looking when you pull it out and cook it yourself. It's almost like that company takes its Texas toast to go have glamour shots made of it. I don't know what's going on there. We don't do glamour shots to our food. Our food just looks that good when it takes selfies. Take a look at the bread. You can see that one is not as brown as the other. This is why I do not like the electric cool top stoves. I'm planning on replacing it with a gas, like actual heated stove. That way there I can get a more consistent heat to my pans, because this is very aggravating when you're cooking. Alright, now that we hit that first side for a second time, you can see it's got the perfect golden brown on it. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this bad boy open so we can see that ooey gooey goodness in the center. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh yeah. Tell me this manly sandwich with grilled bacon, grilled onions, jalapenos, and pimento cheese does not make your mouth water. Alright, the only thing left for me to do is to eat this bad mamma jamma, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see other great eats.